Oh, hello, Connecting Kabayans! Kamusta po kayong lahat? Great to be back here para po sa ating Balitaang OFW Wednesday. Hope everybody is in the pink of health. Alam ko na maraming natatamlay ngayon, maraming disappointed, discouraged, but this platform will actually somehow help you to get up. So be with me. Cherry Love live na po dito sa Dubai. Magandang evening sa lahat ng mga nakatutok, naka-view sa atin ngayon dito sa UAE. At syempre, good morning sa lahat ng morning time zones. At good afternoon din sa mga viewing people na naka-afternoon set ang kanilang clock. In all the world, maraming salamat for connecting with us dito sa Connecting Kabayans with the Balitaang OFW. You know, this edition right now, we have something very interesting na pag-uusapan po natin. Ang ating talakayin is having life insurance enough assurance? O, di ba? Napaka-interesting na title pa lang eh. So anyway, we want to know your point, questions, or ano yung mga negative impact, or kung meron kayong positive experience getting an insurance, let us know sa comment section. Wala pong magbibenta dito ng life insurance. Kasi nakikita niyo sa screen ngayon, may mga bigating guests po ako. Napaka-bigatin. Why? Unang-una, shinare nila yung time nila. Alam kong busy itong mga guests natin all over the world. We have guests from the Philippines, gabi na ngayon dyan, and also based here in Dubai. At syempre, ang ating mainstay guest, ay! Si Kambing! Oh, of course, sa Canada po yung kambing na yan, na napaka-cute.
Yeah.
Hello, Kambing! So, i-greet ko na lang siya. So, I'm blessed to have beautiful guests right now na makatulong magbigay ng information tungkol sa life insurance. Okay, simulan na natin sa Pilipinas. Live tayo, ha? So, our first guest, yes, we have the financial educator of a famous insurance company in the Philippines, based in Iligan, Philippines. Let's all welcome Miss Jenny Ozaraga.
Hi, hello po.
Hi Jenny, kamusta ka? Okay ka lang?
Hi, okay lang po. Thank you for this opportunity na naisama niyo ako sa session na to.
Thank you too for allowing us to, have your time stolen. Kasi gabi na dyan, so you're supposed to be in bed. But maraming salamat talaga for your time.
Okay
We
lang
also
din,
have
hindi ko
like
naman
our best
sleeping.
based here na guest in Dubai. Siyempre, our very own guest, financial services consultant po in a life insurance, MNC, multinational company, worldwide po represented the company. We have a 28-year-old, how I wish, sabi nga niya, na guest. And so napapansin niyo sa kanyang background, obvious naman, lover siya ng plants. Hindi lang kambing sa susunod na guest na yan, kundi dog. Okay, so let's all welcome ang ating OFW kabayan na si Dion. Hi Dion, how are you?
Hello, Cherry Love. Good
Oh, John
evening
pala.
to you and to everyone watching right now. And sa tanang mga Bisaya, maayong gabi. And to all my co-guests here, maayong gabi. Maayong buntag sa imo, Miss Joem.
Oh, diba?
May buntag.
Okay,
Yeah, may
at saka
buntag.
ito, kailangan ko pa rin i-introduce. Thank you, Dion, really for that warm welcome and greetings. Ito yung ating main stay guest po na talaga namang all out with love, support. Kasi namimiss niya kayo. In fact, merong nakakamiss na sa'yo, Miss B, ang ating partner dito sa Connecting Kabayans. Siya po ay co-founder of a non-profit organization called Bottles with Love. She also co-founded Balbiran Group of Companies. Based siya sa mga kambing, sa Canada. Ngayon, so let's all welcome Miss B, ang ating partner all the way
Thank you,
from
Miss.
Canada, sa kanyang malaki na farm at sa kanyang mga sound effects na kambing. Hi Miss B, kamusta?
Good morning, may buntag Bisaya. Okay, yeah. Thank you for inviting me here again. And merong na nag-say hi sa akin. Thank you man for watching again. At saka pasensya na magpapakain kasi ako ng kambing ngayon, but I missed this show, so I'm here again. Thank you for inviting me. It's an honor.
Wow, thank you very much for that. I'm just so
Hello?
amazed and overwhelmed that
Yes.
you all have a beautiful background representation of yourselves right now. So with this program natin is life insurance enough assurance. This is actually a segment kung saan ma-educate po natin yung ating mga kababayan konektado ngayon. Kasi pag sinabi mong life insurance, ay, that's a big no. Wala akong pera. Hindi ko yan kailangan. Ang daming mga tanong. So let's hear it from you, information na para ma-educate yung ating mga connecting kabayans. And those who are not able to have one yet, baka naman ma-engganyo sila ngayon, ma-engage into something hopeful that they will be looking forward to. So diretsahan na tayo sa tanong. How do you deal and involve with this life insurance? How did you get involved? You know, dealing with insurance. Was there like an incident that made you realize na mahalaga pala ang life insurance? Let's go to the Philippines. Jenny.
For me, no, kasi I was able to borrow money from the bank and the bank requires me the MRI. So, that's the time nag-ano ako na, kung magbabayad ako for 15 years with the MRI, why not get a life insurance? So, pumunta ako sa bank at sinabi ko na ako na yung mag-supply ng sarili kong insurance kasi kung 15 years ako magbabayad with the bank, no, parang it's just an expenses. Pero through life insurance, parang akong nag-save.
Sorry to
For-
ask, Miss Jenny, what is MRI sa mga hindi nakakaalam?
Mortgage redemption insurance is a requirement from the bank kung uutang yung borrower. So kasi it's a redemption insurance, kumbaga kung borrower ang borrower ay mamamatay or what, yung ano niya, yung mga beneficiary hindi na pwedeng parang kung aalis pa sa bahay na yan, kundi yung mortgage insurance ang magbabayad na doon, ang magka-cover na sa remaining na balance ng loan.
So that made you realize the importance
Yeah,
of life insurance.
Yes, and also life insurance is parang you are having a family protection.
Okay, very good. Family protection. What about you, Dion, based here in Dubai?
For me
What
naman,
actually, was there an incident that made you realize na kailangan ko talaga tong insurance na to?
well, actually, I am always a believer of having a life insurance. It's because I have family histories of, relatives getting into hospitals. Tapos, pag ano na, nagkakasakit ka na, kung kailangan mo ng pera, saka pa naghahanap, so mangungutang kung saan-saan. Tapos, minsan, hindi naman available agad yung pera, di ba? So, that was actually the first time that I realized I have to believe about insurance. And that was years ago. And then, what happens next was actually when I started earning my income, I started to join in because I wanted to apply it. I wanted to experience the feeling of having a peace of mind, kumbaga. But of course, meron pa rin ako mga questions at that time because I was younger.
Okay, very well said. What about you, Miss B? Ang ating partner dito sa Connecting Kabayan from Canada. You have everything now, you know, in life. Marriage, family, money, even like businesses. Was there an incident that made you realize before or now na mahalaga yung life insurance?
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, like when I was 15 years old, Cherry, I really witnessed my dad died, no? The private hospital in the Philippines declined, refused my dad to admit, and we were waiting 5 hours in the waiting area of the public hospital. So at the age of 15, sabi ko sa sarili ko, I don't want to happen this again to myself and to my family.
Kanya-kanya talaga ang mga circumstances na nakapag-realize sa ating mga
So,
guests having the importance of
nung
life
magka-chance
insurance.
na kung magka-income, then yeah, that's the reason why I'm a believer of insurance. And also here in Canada, marami kasing mga immigrants and to their country. Sometimes it costs 1 million pesos or 20,000 Canadian. So that is why I'm a believer of insurance, and it's one of the foundation of great financial planning.
Foundation of a great
So,
financial planning. Very,
Yes.
very, actually very promising. And also, regarding kay Dion, mahalaga sa kanyang insurance dahil he realizes that it's very good also for like health savior in terms na magkasakit. And also
Yeah.
family protection po kay Jenny. Now, Dion, define life insurance in a very simple, manual, layman's term.
Para sa akin, para siyang fallback. Para siyang tawag nito yung safety net mo to protect yourself against any uncertainties. Kasi sa buhay, there are, I think for me, I only know a few things that is certain. One of them is death. The other is the taxes that we paid. And of course, the utang, di ba? Meron tayong mga ganyan-ganyan sa buhay. The rest is all uncertain. So, and even with death, actually, we don't know when it's going to happen. Pero, at least we are getting prepared. So by having a life insurance or
Yes.
insurance, it would be really helpful to back you up by then.
Safety net, parang reserve.
Yes. Yes.
Miss B, what is your definition of life insurance? Simple term, ha?
Yes, it's sana nandito akala ko na prepare ko yung cap ko kasi ang insurance is like you are transferring your risk, your financial responsibility to the insurance company. Kasi pag may mga anak ka, may utang ka, sabi nga ni Dion is paano kung namatay ka, nagkasakit ka, you don't have that lump sum of money. So you're just transferring pa dahan-dahan kahit konting bayarin every month, pero pag nagkasakit ka, merong lump sum ka na
Yes.
matatanggap.
Okay.
You have the uncontrollable events like of risk. Again,
So in other words,
okay ba yung
in summary of what you have said, even if you're cutting off, it's actually a risk-taking thing or definition of life insurance, but it has something to do in the future. Is that how you say that? It's a risk, but then meron kang makukuhang benefits. Okay, we'll get back to you on that. What about you, Miss Jen?
Hello,
What is
Miss
life
Sheer.
insurance?
Okay.
Yes.
Life insurance is just like what they said Dion and Juem, no, na we're just transferring the rest to the insurance company. So at the time
that's
of the
right.
uncertainties, yeah, the family, no, can have a family
Parang
protection, no, parang income replacement someday na yung breadwinner of the family. So kahit mawala, hindi naman burden sa naiiwan kasi may magagamit sila. And return sa premium na binabayaran ng owner is the lump sum na makukuha sa mga beneficiary.
So meron din akong naisip sa mga definition nyo sa life insurance. It's taking risk to make you rest and putting you on a safety net.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's really very nice experience to have like experts and motivators in this field, you know. Okay, tanong ko
Sayang
ngayon,
si
kasi
Joel,
life
wala.
insurance seems to be like broad, life. Okay, life, when you talk about life, is there like the right age, you know, to get life insurance? Beyond.
For me, actually, it would be better if magsisimula tayong kumuha ng insurance the earliest age possible, like the first time that you earn your first income. Yung parang you train your mind from the beginning na kasama mo to sa mga budget mo na iset aside mo for yourself. Parang ganun sa akin, yes.
Okay, so make sure earlier, say, okay, give us a number, say 25 to 30?
22? No, 22.
22.
The moment,
22.
yeah, the moment,
That's
yeah,
your
22 or the
suggestion of the
earlier.
right age, 22.
Yes, yes.
Is this the same as yours, Miss B? Thank you that you're back. Thank you, Direct, for putting her back on screen.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I apologize. So yeah, like back to your question.
Is there a right
you know
age?
what?
Is there a right
It
age?
depends. Kasi here in so the right age. When you ask about the right age, it's about you have to do the insurance needs analysis. Kasi dito sa Canada, 30 days, pwede ka ng 30 days old, pwede mo nang kunan ng insurance.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Wow.
So, ang owner ng insurance, yes, 30 years old, yes. 30 years, no? So, maraming nagtatanong sa akin, bakit ko kukunan ng insurance ang anak ko? Hindi naman siya breadwinner. Right?
Right,
So,
right.
meron ka bang pera pag nagkasakit yon? So, again, you have to do insurance needs analysis. Again, insurance needs analysis. If somebody asks me, kahit milyonaryo pa yan siya or walang pera, I always have to ask the insurance needs analysis, and that is the compliant and the right way to
Very
do.
good, no? Kasi napaka-advanced dyan.
Pasensya nag-exercise
Yeah,
ako.
napaka-advanced and napaka-orderly. At least it's already been cleared as a law. Is it a law there, right? That 30 years, ano ba yung sabi mo? 30 years?
Yes, it's a
you're
law.
cutting off. Okay.
30 days.
30 days.
30 days.
Then you can, oh, wow.
30 days.
Zero
It's
age.
actually, it's
Zero
not,
age.
yes, it's not zero age. Zero, kumbaga 30 days. Pagpapanganak mo pa lang, maghintay ka lang ng 30 days, and then you can insure that baby, yeah. So it's not a law, but it's the law of the age, but it's not a compulsory na magkuha ka
Oh,
talaga.
thanks for clearing that, Miss Bill.
So,
it's
yes.
still an option. Upon birth,
Yeah.
it's the option of the parents to have that baby insured or not.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
correct. Yes.
So,
Yes, it's
thank
not
you
a
for that.
compulsory.
Really interesting and promising as well. So, let's go to the Philippines. Jenny, may edad ba na pwedeng kumuha ng life insurance? Is it
For
gonna
me,
be...
no, it's better to get an insurance at the time na you start earning. Like the millennials kasi, di ba, murag, they transfer from one work to another. So, parang more on kanabang layaw-layaw pa ba. Pero if they have to prepare for their kanang future, no, mas nindot gyud mag-start at the earlier age kay ang premium pod mas lesser pa siya. And then also nindot pod magkuha nga kanang healthy pa ka kay at that time nga dili na ka healthy, daghan na kaay siya og mga kanang
terms and
rules ba.
conditions.
Yeah, nanay mga conditions. So sa ako katong ingon ni Joem kaganina na about sa baby, nindot pud to siya kay murag ga-i-build na nato ang wealth sa bata, no, ang iyahang funds ga-i-build na nato nga nintras gamay pa siya.
Yeah, and it's very helpful that you are rest assured already as well. Very confident that when your child goes like in her right age, at least may security na ba kung sa mga ganyang plano. So it's really like informative now that may option, may 30 days before after birth sa Canada. Sa kay Dion din, he suggested 22 and also the same as Eugene. Kasi pag may edad na, may kondisyon na rin ng insurance, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Especially
Okay.
pag may record ka na with the hospital na parang may pre-existing na nga, so parang doble na yung rated na yung premium.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, sa mga ngayon lang po naka-switch on sa atin around the world, we are talking about, is insurance, having insurance enough, as an assurance? So these are actually experts of their field, giving us information, guidance, or insight to actually clear our mind to understand how important it is to have insurance. So let's talk about yung mga walang beneficiaries, walang dependents. Kailangan ba nila talagang kumuha ng life insurance at bakit? Joanne, Miss B. There is a latency, I believe, with the signal. So Jenny, would you like to catch the question instead? Or to answer
always
that
tell
one?
people have 3-4.
Kahit wala kang dependents, no, for me, kung wala akong dependents, I have to ask myself, from 10 years, healthy ba ako? From 10 years or onwards, maganda pa ba yung level ng trabaho ko? And then, hindi ko na ba hindi ba ako tatanda? Kaya hindi ko na kailangan yung insurance. Enough ba yung savings ko na kung magkasakit ako, hindi siya mauubos. Kasi the truth is yung money na, let's say we have millions now, is no longer a million 10 years after, kasi 'di ba we have inflation rate to anticipate. So mas okay din na kahit wala kang beneficiary, at least for yourself, kasi 'di ba what if long life mataas pa yung buhay mo. So given the lifestyle that you have now, if you want na kanang dili ka magkalisod-lisod ba, because you have all the sources, hindi ma-drain yung savings mo, kasi pag wala tayong insurance, savings talaga natin kukunin. So do you think hindi mauubos yun? So for me, mas maganda kahit wala akong beneficiary, kung sakali single, na may naka-allocate na talaga for health, kasi may insurance na may pwede mong lagyan ng kanang rider na may daily hospital income benefit in kaso magka-hospital, may critical illness then na lump sum siya. So yung face amount hindi siya magagalaw. It's just
Right.
like may savings ka in the future.
Thank you very much, Jen. And thank you, Julie Pelais Lanzaga. She's watching. She is also commenting, choosing the right coverage for you is also very important. Well done.
That's correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
So, Miss B, papayag ka ba? I mean, not papayag, but what do you think sa mga walang dependents or beneficiaries? Would you like to encourage them na kukuha ba sila ng life insurance? Bakit? Yes?
Okay.
No? Bakit?
Yeah, like again, we'll go back to the common sense, the financial, the insurance needs analysis. You have to ask again the needs insurance analysis, and just like Jenny, yun yung question. Like if you are single, pag nagkasakit ka, wala kang pamilya na mag-alaga sa'yo, but if you have that critical illness, well, it pays you lump sum of money, then you can afford a caregiver. Right? And also
Yeah.
there's insurance that can be your retirement. So kung hindi ka mamatay ng maaga, then you can have that insurance or that retirement with you. And also you have to ask final expenses. Gusto mo balutin ka na lang ng kumot dyan pag namatay. Right? So, or
Yeah.
baka nagpapadala ka ng pera sa mga magulang mo, baka nagpapaaral ka ng mga sa pamangkin mo. So you have to ask, do I want to leave a legacy to my family? Pag sinabi mo who cares about them, then don't buy insurance. It's an unselfishness. But again, insurance has many types. As what the viewer said, you have to bought the right type of insurance. So akala nila insurance pag namatay lang. No, that's
No.
uneducated thought. So again, you have to go back to the common sense. You have to do the analysis. Insurance needs analysis. Again, insurance needs analysis.
Right.
And yes. So
Dion.
yeah, go.
Yeah, Dion, do you
Yes.
buy out the opinions also from our guests, Joem and Jenny?
Yes, definitely, Cherry. Nag-agree po ako sa kanila na kahit wala tayong depend, especially for me right now, I'm single and I have a little bit left at home. Pero it's not about a question of do I really need to, to have more. It's just about paying yourself first, because kung you're working hard for now sa ngayon to gain something, to achieve something sa buhay natin, but in the later days, in the later years, hindi mo yun because nobody knows how much would it cost us to be hospitalized, right? So tama yung sinasabi kanina nila na it's going to be a safety net, it's going to be tawag nito yung solusyon mo, at saka parang ano mo siya, tawag nito yung funds of source mo, kasi mas mabuti pa rin kasing ma-feel na ano man ang mangyari, either long life ka or you're going to meet some else along the way, you're provided, you're taken care of, na hindi ka maghahanap kung sino yung mag-aalaga sa iyo. Kasi pag may pera, madali kang makahanap ng mababayaran eh. Kahit hindi yung sa caregiver, mas mahal na yun. Pero kahit yung sa barangay lang natin, di ba? Pwede lang uy, pwede mo ba akong ano dito, buwan-buwan lang, o kailan, at least meron kang source of income na pwede mong pambayad dun sa, ano, sa mauutusan mo.
So that's a very good answer, no? In fact, we have a comment here, Rosalinda Almonia. Miss B, explanation is clear about insurance and very nice explanation for, urging or promoting everyone right now viewing us and connecting kabayans or around the world na mahalaga talaga yung insurance, life insurance, even if walang dependents or beneficiaries. Okay, ito po yung follow-up question kanina, no, sa previous question po natin. Do you consider life insurance as an investment? Kasi may mga nag-i-invest sa stocks, sa real estates. Would you consider this as an investment as well? Dion, what is your take on that?
Personally, yes, it is actually an investment. Personally, because you have to pay. It's your share for yourself for working hard. So you're investing it for yourself. Beyond just the basic what they call this one, responsibilities and obligations you can do for yourself. Because the reason most of us are working is because to fed for our family, right? Pero pag hindi natin, lagi natin nakakalimutan yung sarili natin eh. We work hard because we're investing to something para doon sa mahal natin sa buhay. And yet, at the end, minsan nakakalimutan natin ang investment to take something for ourselves. So for me, it's an investment right from the very start. And yes, right now, with our existing insurances, there are insurances that are linked to investments, and there are insurances that are not linked in the investment. So it depends. According to Ms. Joem earlier, you have to know the right insurances first before you take them, because it has to suit what you really need in the future.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you
Very good.
also agree, Miss B, about Dion?
Yes, like
Having
here
life
in
insurance is an investment?
Well, here in Canada, there are 4 types of insurance, but actually, generally, there are 2 types of insurance talaga for the living. Because again, there's non-living insurance and living insurance. For living insurance, there are 2 types of living insurance: term and walang investment yun. Yung term para ka lang nagre-rent, di ba? Pag nagre-rent ka,
Yeah.
pag umalis ka na sa nirerentahan mo, yung bayad mo wala na. Then there is called the whole life insurance, kung saan hanggang mamatay ka, covered ka, and there's a cash value. So again, it's about ano ba talaga ang purpose mo pag kumuha ka ng insurance, right? So again, here in Canada, there are 4 types of insurance: term insurance, permanent insurance, universal, and participating. And only term has no cash value. And the 3 types of insurance, they have cash value. There's guaranteed cash value. So again, back to your question, investment, if they want a guaranteed cash value, there you go. Investment is the right for them. Kasi sa stocks, there's no guaranteed return of your capital there. So again, if they are a kind of person that very conservative when it comes to investment, then they go for insurance.
Sure.
There you go.
Very well said and very well promoted. Talagang kumbinsido na ako ngayon.
No, we don't need to convince. Miss Cherry, sorry to interrupt. We don't need to convince because number won't lie. I always base a number. Number won't lie, and believe me, when I started with insurance, they ran away from me, but now they come to me because when they're sick and die, they come to me. Ako yung hahanapin nila. So, but before naalala ko, mag-close sila ng lights nila. Pag nakita nila ko, takbo na sila palayo. Sabi ko, ano ba yan? But now, yes. So,
That was their bad impression to you at first, but at the end, they actually see you as a good investment because of what you're dealing with them.
and I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry, D. I just want to emphasize that ang dami din kasing misleading na mga agent. Kasi din, insurance is a promise, right? Pwede kitang bintahan ng kung ano-ano ngayon, but hindi pala dapat yun sa'yo. Ang dami din kasing shangster. So, that is why, alam ko, baka may question ka dyan about this, then go to Dion. Sorry, Dion, I interrupt.
No, actually, that's very good that you open up also. Depende kasi yan sa agent. Kasi may mga forceful, aggressive, at meron namang kalmado. Meron naman talagang nagsasabi ng totoo na tutulungan ka para maganda ang buhay mo, ang investment na to. Did that happen to you, Jen? Na, okay, may nakumbinsi ka na client na ipa-invest mo talaga siya in a good way?
Oo, meron kasi in fact no, may when I offer him, meron na daw siya, pero nagdagdag siya sa akin kasi when I explain it to him, nakita niyo yung simple na explanation na life insurance, may klase din kasi yung sinabi ni Joem kanina na it's more on living benefits na pwede mo siyang ma-withdraw, uh, kanang pwede mo siyang mabaro yung sa variable, ano ba to? Variable universal life insurance kasi may value yan eh. In fact, yun nga, investment siya.
Investment for you.
Yeah.
Well, we just actually finished our half an hour session at ang dami ko nang natutunan. Sana rin yung mga viewers po natin. So just feel free to connect with us, comment with us. And what is your thought as well and your questions to this lovely guest para mabigyan tayo ng wisdom or clearance, should we actually consider this question also in our lives that is life insurance enough assurance? So just feel free to connect with us and give us your comment. Now, pag-uusapan natin ang pera kasi wherever you go, it cannot be denied. Mahal yan. Ay nako, COVID ngayon. Wala pa akong time. Ayan. So let's talk about money, Miss B. Okay, explain it to us. Magkano ba kung, packages or saan tayo mag-start in terms of Canada rate or later on, Dion can also share it in dirhams and Jenny in Philippine rates. So everybody can connect as per your experience. So magkano ba ang kailangan para makapagsimula or get a package of life insurance plan?
Yeah, so I have to mention the disclaimer, that this one is just an information and you have to go to a trusted financial advisor, okay? So, kung mayroon kang ginawa na dahil sa sinabi namin, that's not our fault, okay? So, you have to go to a trusted and licensed insurance agent. So, back to your question, Sherry, again, you have to do the insurance needs analysis. Bakit ka talaga kumuha ng insurance? And then after that is your budget. So, why you get life insurance, bucket, and then your budget. Dito, Cherry, $1 a day, $30. You can have $30 for a 35 years old non-smoker. You can have 500,000 Canadian, that is 12 million pesos. Okay, so half million Canadian is only $1. $30, which is $30. Which is $30? It's like maybe 2,000 pesos, something like that.
Very good in calculation.
Okay.
So it's pretty very heavy. But like what you have, no. But what you have actually shared with us information to open our mind, to help us understand about this life insurance is actually giving us light investment.
Yes, I'm sorry, it's not really expensive. It's like $1 a day, right? For half. Kung ayaw nila yung mahal, meron din talagang murang-mura dito sa Canada. But I don't know with the Philippines and Dubai. And I'm learning. Go ahead, sorry.
So we are going to hear from the peso rate kung magkano ba talaga. Like you can just give us a rough figures.
Okay.
Yeah, Jenny.
Miss Chair, like me, no, nag-start ako kumuha ng insurance at the age of 40. So medyo mataas na yung binabayaran ko. And in fact, yung coverage ko lang doon is only 600,000. Pero may daily hospital income benefit na ako na 600 pesos per day. That's 1,000 days na coverage yun ha. And then, my critical illness worth 300,000. So yung binabayaran ko is 4,000 plus a month. 4,000 pesos.
4,000 pesos a month.
Yeah, that's for 40 years old, pinaka-minimum yun. That's for 10 years to pay only.
Okay, excluding VAT, including VAT. Yun na yun, yung package.
Package na yun.
Okay. Dion, tell us about the dirham side.
Dito naman, we can start because as mentioned by Miss B earlier, insurance has two types, the term and the VUL, where involves investments. So on the term is cheaper. It can start as low as 128 dirhams, and that's for the standard rate for those people who are young, who are not smoker, who doesn't have any pre-existing condition, and that's for the term. While on for something that has an investment part of it, it could start as much as 500 dirhams pataas.
Okay. All
Wow.
right, so that's the rate, no?
Yes.
So you can just actually simplify that one para hindi masyadong mabulto. So basically, 4,000 roughly sa Philippines, $1 sa Canada. Is that correct,
Yes.
Miss B?
Yes. A
And
dollar a day.
500, yeah, 500 dirhams. So sa mga walang savings, anong gusto nyong ipapayo? Pwede ba silang mangutang? Miss B? Okay, kasi magaling ka sa mga analysis, financial analysis. Pwede ba
Yeah,
natin silang
analysis na
mabigyan
rin
ng
kailangan.
wisdom? Kasi like say for example, after this session, when they try to review what we have tell them, what we have shared inputs and insights to them, maybe they will change their mind. Pero ngayon, sa hirap ng buhay, hirap ng pera, saan kukunin, what do you think is the best advice that you can give, Miss B?
So again, common sense. Life insurance is again is the foundation of financial planning. So back to your question, kung meron ba paano kung wala silang budget, ganun ba yung question mo, Miss? Okay.
Yeah.
So in life, if you are really having an income, you have to have a budget eh. You have to have a budget. If you don't really have a budget for life insurance, meaning you did not budget it wisely. Kasi part yun sa the what if eh. So actually, insurance is just 10% out of your 10% of yourself. Paying yourself first, as what Miss John said here. You have to pay yourself first, but paying yourself first is just a 10% of the 100%. 90% pwede mo nang iwaldas. Actually, the other 10% is tithing. So 80% is pwede mo na sa sarili yun. So 10% tithing, 10% sa sarili mo for protection and investment. Hindi ka makahanap nun. So you have to find ways. You have to find ways. You have to know what your wants and needs.
Right.
There's
So
no-
kailangan
yes.
talaga merong mga financial planning, analysis of how much you're earning, and so forth and so forth. Okay, so can anyone just take a life insurance? Meron ba siyang requirements? What about those having pre-existing conditions? Dion, can you tell us your thoughts on that?
Yes, absolutely. There is always going to be a pre-qualification phase when we are going to, to present life insurance because as we have discussed earlier, hindi po naman lahat pwedeng bintahan ng insurance. Kasi yun lang lagi nating isipin na we have to find that that scope kung kaya ba niyang i-sustain yung contribution niya until the end of the paying terms. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng magbebenta lang kami just for the sake na may benta kami. And that's not actually yung job namin. Our job is to help them, to facilitate, to assist na pwede nilang ilaban, itawid ito hanggang sa makaya nila to help them later na makabawi sila. Hindi yung parang sa amin. Kasi the first job talaga ng consultant or advisor is to put our clients first before our needs. Kung ika nga, we don't have to grow that big in compromising our clients, expenses. So we have to put them first. So kaya kailangan namin silang kausapin para ma-draw namin yung ano ba talaga ang tamang insurance para sa kanila.
So know their needs first. That's very
Yes.
important.
Yes.
Okay, very very good answer. So anyway, kanya-kanya tayo mga countries represented. We have from Canada, Miss B. We have Miss D, Miss Jenny from Philippines, and Dion in Dubai. Now, next question is, may difference ba sa insurance or life insurance plan? Pwede ba akong kumuha, say for example, I'm from Dubai, pwede ba akong kumuha sa Canada? Si Dion, pwede ba siyang kumuha sa Philippines na nasa Dubai siya? Okay, can you just please tell us about yung policy? Something like that. In your policy there in Canada, okay, let's put it na sa Dubai kami kukuha, sa Canada kami kukuha sa iyo ng insurance, hindi kay Dion. Kalimutan mo natin si Dion.
Very good. I like that, Cherry. I like that question, and I just have to yung last na question mo, I just want to emphasize to people that insurance is a privilege. Hindi lahat makakakuha ng insurance. It's because hindi lahat yung health, right? Sa health, and then the type of activities you are. Tulad na lang ng anak ko, yeah, she cannot get insurance. Good thing nung 3 months pa lang siya, kinunan ko na siya. So, back sa question mo, Cherry, na
Pwede
ulit
ba
yung...
kami makakuha?
Oh,
Pwede ba
sabi
kami
niya.
makakuha sa'yo? Kasi,
That's
like,
right.
you know, maybe, example, the situation is like this. Maybe
I know.
because it's a long term. So maybe sabi ko, okay, I have a plan of leaving Dubai for some time, and I just need to be secure with getting an insurance from you because I just
That's
feel
right.
like, yeah, okay, pwede bang ganon ang transaction natin?
Dito sa Canada, hindi pwede na hindi ka resident na kukuha ka ng insurance dito kasi
That is
ang
correct.
mortality kasi namin dito is mahaba eh. We died, the centenarian, the age 100 is higher here. Pero sa Philippines is yung median age is 24 years old. Parang at saka sa age 60 mamamatay na. So I'm not putting down Philippines. It's just that the Philippines, kung i-compare ko yung payment, mas mahal kaysa Canada. Talagang mas mura sa Canada kasi mamahaba yung buhay namin. Kasi again, the hospital here is free. Ang lalaki ng kalsada namin and everything. So we cannot just offer anybody na gustong bumili dyan. Ang pwede lang namin bigyan ng insurance is yung travel insurance, and it's a different financial game or insurance game kung mga visitors. But again, back to your question, kung gusto mong kumuha ng whole life or term insurance, pag hindi ka resident, wala kang social insurance number dito, we cannot give that to you.
Thank you for that. Thank you for your clarification. So hindi pala pwede. Now, what about si Jen in your experience as a financial educator? Yeah, so were there
Sa
transactions that you have
Philippines,
received from other countries?
sa Philippines, kailangan dito talaga mag-sign siya. Kahit OFW siya, kailangan niyang tumuntong muna sa Philippines. Tapos dito niya isa-sign. Pero pwede natin siyang padalhan ng quotation kung gusto niya para makapag-planning siya at pag-uwi niya, doon siya pwede kumuha.
Okay.
That's right.
That's right. And what is your take on that again, D? Pwede ba
Yeah,
na sila kukuha
that's good
dito
to
sa
know
Dubai?
from-
Open ba ang Dubai?
Yes, and that's very good point from Miss B as well, that we have the the limitations of taking some insurances direct from Canada, because actually I had an inquiry for that, but I said I didn't research, but I actually answered the same way. And to Miss Jenny, yes, tama yung sinasabi niya na for us as Filipinos who are OFWs, we can take the insurance in the Philippines as long as andun tayo nung pag-sign ng mga forms. Kasi citizen tayo. Whereas kung dito naman tayo sa Dubai, being a resident here, then we have two options actually. Kaya hindi masyadong mahirap sana kumuha ng insurance kasi we have both worlds here. We have the Philippines and we have the UAE to take it for us. So, we have to really know first kung hanggang kailan, ano yung limitations ng insurance coverage na yun. Kasi I'm not sure about in the Philippines na may mga may mga restrictions na sila when it comes to coverage. But again, it has to be discussed with your consultant and to know the details kung ano yung mga limitation nun. But for us Filipinos, we can do that here in the UAE and in the Philippines as well.
That's good.
So open
Oh, wow.
pala.
Okay.
Open pala, kukuha tayo ng insurance kahit nasa Philippines or any parts of the world yon?
Hindi lang. Pag dito ka lang, pag resident ka dito sa UAE, you can avail it here. That's the reason why some Filipino OFWs are actually taking it here. Aside from the convenience and the difference of the coverage amount, yun lang naman ang benefit, ang mas nakaka-advantage. Pero pag some other countries, if you are not a resident, as what Miss B has said earlier, hindi siya pwede kasi may mga restrictions yung ibang bansa na magbibigay ba sila or mag-i-issue nito, kasi it depends on the factors, like sa kanila yung mortality rate mas mataas, mas mahaba, where the other citizens mas lower siya.
But Miss John, question ko lang, dapat ba physically yung magsasign nandyan sa Dubai, correct? Yes,
that's
because of
correct.
our licenses. Because of our licenses yeah. Kasi
And the
ako,
validity, the validity of the coverage din. Kasi pag nalaman na hindi yun na-sign dito sa Dubai or sa UAE or doon sa Pilipinas, then it could be invalidated. And that's just be like wasting your money. So para po sa mga gustong kumuha, kailangan lang i-ensure yun na hindi lang sa basta-basta nag-sign ng forms kahit ano sa Pilipinas o andito sila. Basta ang importante, it is signed wherever the insurance is issued para
That's
safe.
okay. Okay. Kasi dito din sa Canada, kahit OFW pwede naman as long as meron silang social insurance number. Kasi hindi ka alien kung meron kang SIN. And even if kahit nandun sila sa Toronto, wala akong license doon, I could not sign them. Kung pupunta ko sa Toronto, doon ako magpapasign sa kanila, hindi ako pwede kasi wala akong license. They have to be physically in the province where I am licensed. So
I see. So they have
so
to travel. They have to
yes,
really like reach out to you.
yeah, or
Ano?
physically be here. I don't know with sa Philippines kung ikaw, Jenny, license ka ba all over the Philippines?
No, yeah, I have clients from Davao. I have clients
In
from,
Manila.
yeah,
Okay, so
oo.
you're
So
Pero
Luzon,
so
Visayas,
pinupuntahan
and
ko sila.
Mindanao.
Or sila
Luzon.
yung pumupunta. Mm.
Okay. So that's good na yung license mo pala sa Philippines, all over the Philippines na yun, it's not
Yeah.
by provinces. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, good to know.
So ang information that we have received tonight is actually dalawa para ang posible na pwede makatransact ng insurances. Kaso lang with restrictions as per insurance policies. Okay, but Philippines talagang lockdown siya sa Philippines. And at least nabigyan natin ng information yung ating viewers. Now, you know, like any no life-changing decisions or investments. Kasi marami nang sana kukuha ng life insurance, but then there's always a doubt behind the mind or at the back of our mind na paano ako makakasiguro that this insurance is credible, this insurance is, kahit na may website, hindi ako lulukohin nito. Ano ba ang mga tips po ninyo na, kasi di ba, we're talking about money here, we're talking about our security, not only like in the long term, but from the very moment you transact with a life insurance company, nako, ibigay mo na yung trust. So, what can you advise or anong tips na pwede mong, syempre, mabigay sa ating mga viewers na yon kung sakali hahanap sila ng trustworthy life insurance company? Let's start with you first, Jenny from Philippines.
It's important, no, to open a website, especially the Insurance Commission. So andoon lahat, naka-details yung existing talaga, kung sino ba yung nag-ooperate pa ba ito na company or ilang years na ba ito na company. So at ang importante talaga is the company is paying ba, marami bang mga claims na na-deliver nila. And then most especially yung trusted financial advisor talaga, kay at the end of the day siya yung babalik sa iyo, siya yung mag-deliver ng for the family. So importante is the company talaga na na-exist na ng mahabang panahon.
I see. So you would recommend that the years of service a company is having, no, the longevity of its service. Say for example, like how long? 15 to 20 years?
100
30?
plus. For me, no, I am with the company who exists for 100 plus years.
Wow. So,
yeah, but
Leo,
I'm only running 5 years pa in this industry.
okay, not bad. At least you're enveloped in that secured company. What about you, Miss B? What do you think is the best tip for our viewers that you can share in part when they're gonna look for a trustworthy life insurance company?
Yes. So I will echo Jenny, no, that there's two things they have to check. No, the first is really the company, the cash reserve.
Yeah.
Like you can do the website. That is the the life insurance, capital reserve, no?
Yeah.
Kasi dapat ang insurance company na yun, they have 100% plus, 100% plus cash reserve sa insurance benefits na binigay nila, no? So what first is it should be a trusted insurance company, and second of course is it's the advisor, kasi kahit anong trusted yung company na yun pero siyangster misleading yung insurance agent, wala din, right? So these are the two things na titingnan nila. So of course I'm not saying yung bago hindi nila they will not give a chance, but kahit yung bagong agent meron din yung history sa mga pinagtrabuhan nila na they can be trusted. No? I've been doing this for 12 years, and to be honest with you, uh, the more you serve people, the more you will be last longer in this industry because you're really helping people. Yeah. So two things again.
So in other words, you should be first credible to yourself as an agent,
Yes.
and as a
Yes.
company, you can recommend also to check on the website. Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you agree with that also, Dion?
Yes.
Tips that they have advised from our viewers.
Yes, actually, they are very good with with those advices kasi kailangan talaga yun. Dapat i-exercise for everyone. Dapat talaga i-exercise natin yung right of due diligence. Kasi that's our very own, yung capacity na pwede nating, as what you have said, pera to involve money and commitment. So, we have to exercise our right to due diligence, and importante yung na-mention kanina, yung claim paid, kung magkano yun, at saka yung longevity ng company, ng provider. And at the same time, well, word of mouth and referrals are very good. So maybe may mga kaibigan ka na pwede mong matanungan,
Yeah.
have you heard about this? Because it's actually one of the most reliable, fact na pwede mong mag-gather. And then afterwards, yung consultant na dapat na pagkatiwalaan mo siya. And I agree with Miss B na hindi naman ibig sabihin how long you are in the industry or in the job, as long as you build your personal credibility that your main purpose is to actually serve your client, not let yourself comes first before your client. Kasi when we get into the job, our first oath is to put our client's need or self before ours. Yun dapat talaga yung Pero yun nga, may mga medyo sumisimplang minsan yung may mga taong ganyan. Kasi minsan
Yeah.
kasi may mga wag ng tao. Pero
Yes.
it's for the consumers to really educate themselves and be aware
That's
about these
correct.
kinds of people.
Yeah.
Right. So there must be also like due diligence. I like that because you need to really spot yourself checking on these companies. And ngayon, marami na mga platforms where you can check through their social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, or yung sa mga reviews na sabi mo diyon. So I hope yung ating mga viewers ay nagkaroon na ng loads of information as to the importance, mahalaga talaga na magkaroon ng life insurance. And syempre, hahanap ng life insurance company na talagang mapagkakatiwalaan. So, just in case, no, yung ating mga viewers, kasi talagang may iba dyan siguro na parang aggressive na to sign up. We're not having a sales pitch, but just in case they want to reach you and they're interested for more information as to the companies that you all represented, how can they reach you, and what are the products that you have offered? Like for now, do you have any promotion in the company that, apart from this, especially that in this COVID situation, parang how do you think that, you can engage them na kukuha ng life insurance or motivate them that it's still good even in this pandemic situation? Dion, how can they
For
reach you if they're interested?
For me, you can visit my Facebook, Diony Daile, or you can simply go to my website, www.diony.com. It's already up and live as of last week. So you can visit me there. You can reach me out through email. And then, para sa mga advice ko sa mga hindi pa kumuha o wala pang meron, tawag lang, take your time, review, have a self-check kung kailangan. Kasi kailangan talaga siya. It is actually a need. Hindi lang natin sila nire-recognize first kasi we are so busy with some other things and priorities, and then we forget this. So recheck yourself, evaluate it properly. Tapos whenever somebody like us who will approach you, take your time because alam nyo, you will never know what you're into until you are going to speak with someone who knows the thing. And then from there, you can be able to judge, yung mag-decide kung ano ba, tama na ba to, it's about time, or this can help me. Kasi from that point of time, it's about yourself. It's about securing yourself for an assurance that one day, if things doesn't go right, at least you would have some fallback. Yun lang.
So for you, having life insurance is enough assurance.
Depende pa rin siya. Kasi kailangan siyang pag-usapan as
Twist.
Miss B is mentioning earlier. We need to meet the person. We need to to discuss a lot of things, a lot of factors with it. Because if we are just going to sell to somebody, then it could be really selfish for us to just throw it out from them, but we have to understand. We have to get their what's the existing, what's the need, and then whatever the shortfall is, then that's what we will work for them. Yun lang.
Right. Okay. Miss Jenny, kasi nasa Pilipinas ka, are you reachable sa mga
You can reach
taga-Philippines?
me through my
Kasi hindi ka
email.
namin ma-reach. Ang layo mo.
You can reach me on my email at jennyosaragato93@gmail.com. Tapos you can just message me na with your age and full name para I can share you policy fitted to your budget. No, kay
Right.
it's really murag when you have a life insurance dapat continue gid siya na kay after all no it will not become an assurance kung murag naay malimtan nimo nga months nga dili mabayaran, so it will never be an assurance kung naay unpaid nga mga premiums.
Right. So, kailangan planado, no? Ang
Yeah.
budget niyan. Like in a long-term plan. Okay, so
Yes.
you can be reached on Facebook platform, like what you mentioned, or an email. Yeah?
Email
Or
lang.
even, okay, email na lang,
Email.
reachable ka na. Yay! Okay, si Miss B, kasi malayo ka rin sa Canada. Imagine, gabi na sa amin, sa inyo, morning pa dyan.
That's right,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you, because I know that our time is not enough.
Yes.
And time runs so fast, especially pag napaka-interesting yung pinag-uusapan natin, no? So how can they reach you?
Oh,
Apart
just
from being reachable sa farm.
Yeah, that's it. So they can just reach Connecting Kabayan. I will say I don't accept anybody if that's referred. I don't want to waste my time. I just want somebody that's focused. No, they just have to reach you. If they trust you Connecting Kabayan, then they can they can reach me through Connecting Kabayan.
Kasi this partner ka, kaya nga Miss B,
That's
this one.
yeah, that's right. And I'm now in the level where I have to accept people that are already referred and focused. So
I like that, referred and focus. You know,
Yeah.
all
Tama
of
Yeah.
your
yan.
terminologies are actually invigorating, refreshing, and alam mo, very waitful in terms of positivity and hope. And to you, Miss Jen, kasi kanina, what do you call that? Nakapagsagot na kasi si Dion as to the question na paano may mga hindi pa kumbinsido, hindi pa nakapag-decide na kukuha ng life insurance. So, meron ka bang parang maihilot-hilot sa kanila just in case lalambot yung puso nila o nila?
Okay.
What can you decide? What can you say for those people undecided?
You know, life insurance nowadays is para siyang more on living benefits, especially na we have pandemic like this, no? So, it's a need for us to have a savings, no? We can start it at your budget. Just give us kung anong budget ka para pwede naming uh, gawan ng paraan para magkaroon ka ng life insurance. At least sa pinaka-minimum man lang nakapag-start ka na. Kasi kung 'di ba kung waiting ka always na wala pa akong budget ngayon, paano kung darating ang panahon na kanang it's not able even hindi ka na stop ka na ng trabaho, so magkasakit, walang funds. So kahit konti, at least nakapag-start ka.
Wow. So it's just a matter of starting para pagdarating sa panahon, may budget si panahon sa iyo.
Yes.
Okay. Whatever that season will bring us, you know. Miss B, eto, we want to hear from you as well. Sa mga undecided, try to actually be, you know, encouraging to them. Right now, this is your chance.
Yeah, well, I just want to tell them that educate yourself, be educated, kasi pag it will cost you if you're so dumb and if you don't educate yourself, right? So nandyan lang yan eh, and then go to a trusted financial advisor, educate yourself. Again, bottom line, educate yourself.
Yeah.
How many times of educating yourself?
Oh,
Siyempre,
that's
hindi
right.
talaga yan makukumbinsi, ha?
That's right, yeah.
You know, we have a lot of tools to add up, and you're right on that as well. All of you are right, especially Dion. If you want to add something, sa mga undecided, yung talagang gahi ba sa ating term, yung mga
Oo.
matitigas kasi
Gahi.
yung iniisip talaga is, ay nako, kayang-kaya yan, malayo pa, I have like a chance, mabuhay pa ako in 5 years, kukuha lang ako kung ganon. Go.
Sa akin naman, I couldn't agree more with Miss B. Tama yan, we have to really educate ourselves because for somebody who really value and love yourself, you don't have a time to be undecided. Kasi ano mo yan eh, you cannot tell yourself you love yourself and then you are not willing to set aside the money to secure you. Para yun lang sa akin yun.
That's
Second
right.
is,
Yeah.
ang tawag nito, wag mong ano tawag to, wag mong iput yung ano mo, yung sarili mo sa isang box na magsasabi ka, I am immortal. Kasi walang immortal sa atin, magkakasakit tayo. Hindi naman tayo magkasakit ng in 10 years and 5 years, magkakasakit din tayo kasi para rin tayong sasakyan na maluluma din.
Yeah, 10
By
o'clock,
then,
yeah.
whatever your savings that you might have already from now, would it be enough by then? So yun lang talaga, self-education, self-awareness, and self-love. Kung love mo yung sarili mo, you don't have to be undecided to what you should be taking for. You should go for, securing yourself for something. Yun lang para sa akin. I don't
Amazing.
sell hard. Yun lang sinasabi ko sa mga clients ko.
Don't sell hard, but just sell love. Ganon.
Yes. Love
Yes.
Thank
yourself
you very
talaga
much.
lagi.
Just really give me 1 minute. You all had the best information for this episode. Is life insurance, having enough insurance? Thank you, Miss B, for your time. I know that you are able to be called for another appointment. I've heard it. It's 10 o'clock. You can leave now if you want to. I know that you're a busy person. Thank you for your time, and even seeing you the next episode next month dito sa Connecting Kabayans, and also Dion here in Dubai. Thank you for your time as well. And to
You're
Jenny, all the way from Philippines, Iligan. Have a restful evening sa inyong lahat. But anyway, let me just greet lahat ng
Thank
mga
you.
nag-message sa atin for
Yeah.
greetings. To Orevilo from family from Iligan City po yan. Nanonood sila. Hi Maria Teresa, good evening. Also kay Eleanor Viraiche, Bolivar Francis Colin, Tess Mamariel, Julie, hi dito sa Dubai, and Marlene Almeron family sa Pilipinas, Carol, Gatchalian, Willa May, Omisol, Myrin, and the Soliano family, Verdedaso, and Rosalinda Almonia. Thank you. Adam, also for watching. Merit, what is this? Merlit Cheryl is also with us. So you see, wrap it up. Is life insurance enough assurance? Thank you for watching us
Thank you.
tonight. God bless us all.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Thank you. See you
Good
guys. Very
gentlemen.
good. Yeah.
Johnny,
Thank
Joanne,
you.
Thank you.
Nice
Carrie.
meeting you guys. Nice